baby?
What's going on, bro?
How you been? How you been?
I've been pretty good, man. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I think we haven't done this in like a week now.
No, we did. But
we did last week. We had one last week, yeah. It feels like forever, guys.
It does.
If it goes like more than 4 days and we don't talk about the cast, me and him, it feels like a year passed by.
It does,
literally. But,
and it's just been a crazy long weekend.
But we're
Labor
glad to
Day
be
weekend.
back. We're glad to be back. Week started. Stories have occurred. Incidents have occurred. Not really stories.
Incidents like the Queen dying today.
The Queen. Oh, R.I.P. Queenie. Heaven just got a new star.
Oh, you know what? You know what's crazy? Is that I was looking this lady up. I looked her up on Wikipedia. I was like, let me go on her Wikipedia and see who her predecessors are.
Yeah.
So I kept going, like one predecessor after another, one predecessor after another. Man, these like people go back to like the 1200s, even way more than that.
Yeah.
And the more that I kept going back in time, and they showed you like a picture of who like was the guy in charge.
Yeah.
The more the guy looked like the prince on the playing cards.
Wow. That's where it originated. Someone painted him, and they're like, oh my god.
The way they used to dress, it's like funny, bro. It looked like you're playing like cards.
I want the king and the jack. I mean the prince.
Yeah, and they're all like, Edward the IV, Edward the V, Henry the II, Henry the III, Henry the IV, Henry the
can
V.
we get like a name change on these guys? I feel like every lineage, it's like Edward II, Edward III, Edward IV. How do you keep track?
They got more sequels than Fast and Furious.
Right? I mean, Vin Diesel's got nothing on these guys. I'll walk into a room back in like 1300 and I'll yell out Edward, 13 heads pop up. It's like the modern day if you go into a room and yell out Muhammad and like 14 heads pop up. And you're like, me? That's crazy, yeah. So who's taking over now? It's her son, right? I think, or her grandson.
No, it's her. It's Princess Diana's
husband,
former husband, yeah.
Former husband, yeah. I mean, hey, it's going to be a new rule. It's going to be a new reign, and I wish him all the luck. And hopefully he's ready to take on the job. It's a tough job. Can you imagine being king of a country?
Yeah.
Like it just gets dropped on you. Hey, Queen's dead. You're up.
Oh my! So I read somewhere that now the guy, the guy taking over.
Yeah.
While she's dead, before they even have her funeral, he has to take a tour around all the UK to, I'm not sure what the tour is. So this guy's living in the UK.
Yeah.
Why does he have to take a tour? I'm pretty sure he knows every nook and cranny in that.
He's probably has some secrets in those corners. I think what it is that when a king gets appointed or a queen gets appointed, they have to familiarize themselves with like the layout of the land, and just in case anything were to happen, I think that's like the procedure they go through.
It's a protocol. It's
it has to be a protocol. It has to be a protocol. Listen, I'm not king, but the rules I would implement if I was king. Oh, I'd kill. Not literally. I mean, but I would legit be
out.
Exactly. How dare you question my? I'll be like the dictator. How dare you question my memory? I'm not doubting you. Be like this. And then be like walk away.
General Aladdin.
Yeah, man, the goat. Literally, if you didn't like you, you're just dead. Or at least.
And then they find out later nobody died.
Yeah, they all get flown to New York, and they live here, and they belong to a club that hate him.
Yeah.
The funniest thing, but I want to ask you though, in terms of that, like ruling, if you were king, what rules would you implement or ban in your country? Because you're king, you can do whatever you want. You're king.
If I was king,
yeah,
I'll probably make it like free fries from McDonald's every Friday.
Free fries Friday, the 3 Fs. Oh my god. every girl.
I'll be like our Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. This guy's gonna have. I thought he was gonna say something like he would take out taxes. Like, no, free fries on Friday, guys. Come down to McDonald's.
Yep. Don't skip the gym. It's leg day anyways.
It's like that. Yeah, instead of doing squats, just eat fries and grow a fat ass. Literally.
Oh man.
I personally would implement prima nocta.
What the hell is that?
So prima nocta, if for those who don't know what it is, back in the day, in ancient times, I think it was like, very, very old times, 1200s,
Yeah.
the king would have a line of beautiful women brought to him,
Yeah.
and he got to choose which one he wants to, fuck that night. And
Oh shit.
that was prima nocta, and his wife, the queen, just had to deal with it.
Oh
Literally,
man.
And usually it was for fun. Most of the time it was for producing, like it was like for reproduction. But half the time,
But like, don't you
It was
think
just for
like
fun.
that?
Come on.
Like, if they did that, don't you think there's like some lineage out there from the
dude, we
king?
might be royalty. You have no idea.
From the king that's royalty that they don't know. They're probably like homeless or something.
See, and this is where my theory comes in: is that these kings back then conquered these countries. You didn't think they fucked one or two of them that they conquered?
man.
Oh my goodness. We might be royal, guys. You might be royal. You might have to do ancestry.com or 23andMe.
Yep, maybe. Yeah, but
It is what it is. Dude, it's Thursday. It's Thursday night football. That's it, baby. We got Josh Allen, the GOAT, who I want to win. I want him to win the Super Bowl.
going
He
up
deserves
against
it.
Matthew Stafford,
The former,
and the Rams, baby.
the former. I have the Bills winning tonight.
Yeah.
I have the Bills winning tonight.
I have the Bills winning tonight, and I think Josh Allen is gonna rush for a touchdown as well.
This is going to be an interesting game. It's the first game of the NFL playoffs. The NFL season. And the Super Bowl, in my opinion, the two biggest games, because it's a clash, it's a comeback.
Do you think who do you think is going to the Super Bowl this year?
I actually was talking about this at work. So I have 4 teams in mind, but 2 of them are Bills. Bills.
Okay.
It's either going to be. I'm predicting this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's either going to be the Bills and the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders, who just acquired Devontae Adams.
Well, I'm not sure. Can they both go?
They can. I think Raiders are
in the same division.
I'm not sure if they are. I'm not very versed in that division stuff, but if they are, I'd want to see them go.
Okay.
If not, I'd want to see the Bills and the Chargers, because the Chargers have a really good team. I'm actually a fan of the Chargers. They're not my favorite team, Vikes all the way, but I'd want to see them. The other 2 teams I would probably want to see is I was actually thinking about the Vikes and the I don't know if they're in the same division. I think they are, but the Tampa Bay. I'd want to see
the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks. Or I gotta go with home.
The guy's going with all the choices.
Yeah, literally. Well, just these and Detroit.
Do you think
Detroit and San Fran.
Joe Burrow is gonna make another run like last year?
Joe Burrow, he's on Cincinnati, right?
Yeah,
he's a contender. He's a contender. He has a great wide receiver line. His running back line, Joe Mixon, great running back. I think that if they really pull together and they have good chemistry with one another and know how to play the field, they have a very good shot. But the number 1 team I do want to see.
You heard it here first.
The number 1 team I do want to see overall are the Bills.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are rooting for the Bills.
Yes.
Just one thing, Josh Allen, don't disappoint us.
Please
because
don't. I have money on you, man.
I got investments on you.
Literally, yeah. He literally has an investment on you, okay? He has a card with your name on it.
2,
actually, that he's trying to, make some cheddar cheese off of it, and you better win.
No, I think, we'll see, because this guy's got a long career.
He does. He's young, he's hungry.
I kind of, think this guy's going to win maybe not 1, but 2 Super Bowls. He's got a tough 2 QBs with him in the NFL right now.
Yep.
That are dominating. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes.
So you watched Hard Knocks for the Lions, right? You being a Lions fan, how do you think the Lions are going to do this season?
Let me start off by saying, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Because the Lions... Okay, so last year, we saw the Cowboys on Hard Knocks.
Yep.
But did the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl?
Fuck
No, they did not. So,
No.
let me tell you this. The Lions are not going to the Super Bowl.
Well, we know they're not going through a Super
They're
Bowl.
not even going to make the playoffs. How about
Okay,
that?
that's
There's a
bold.
lot of competitive teams in the league. The Lions might upset some teams, but they're not going to the Super Bowl.
They're not ready
Or they're
yet.
not even going to the playoffs.
They're not ready yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a young team, man. They have to do a lot of growing. That's it. But
I mean, listen, I
Yeah.
watched Hard Knocks, and I watched Dan Campbell and his vision for the Lions.
yeah,
And they asked him at the end, Lions 22 NFL season. What do you think?
Mhm.
Right? And he was like, the Lions can and will, and then that was that.
yeah. Well,
And
he's not out there on the field with them, so
listen, I think they're going to go to the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to go past the first game of the playoffs.
how about
They're not a
this?
Super Bowl team yet. I'm
Prove
sorry.
the doubters wrong.
Yes.
And make the playoffs.
Yes.
You know, we'd love to have a playoff team here in
Mhm.
Detroit. But
Yep. So
You never know.
so for football season when it comes around, are you a fantasy football or like a FanDuel fantasy football? Like, are you like the original make a team with against 10 people, or are you the one who's like FanDuel every week, brand new everything?
I do both.
You do
I
both.
can't. Yeah, I have to do both, man.
I go FanDuel.
Yeah.
I don't like the lead. I don't like to have to worry
Yeah.
about me setting up a lineup every week, me going up against somebody. I mean, yeah, it's competitive and stuff like that. I only say that because I don't have friends to do it with.
Yeah.
So I like to do in FanDuel because FanDuel, I feel like I yell at the TV more.
It's just for me.
I'm
it's
more
just
invested.
Fun, man. It's
I'm
just
literally
fun.
invested.
Yeah.
But it's very, very fun. And that's
Yeah, you can't watch football without that stuff.
no,
You know,
no.
if you watch football without any like fantasy, then I don't know what you're doing.
Then you just
Well,
love the sport that much. You just
you're-
really love that sport.
You just love the sport.
Your uncle was like that. You know,
Yeah,
just to
I'm
watch it,
not-
just to watch it, and I need fantasy. Okay,
Yeah.
I need incentives, and when my team loses, I like to get mad and like to get invested.
That's
All
how
right?
you get hyped.
I
you know?
get hyped.
Yeah,
I get
that's how
hyped.
you
The
get
players
hyped.
come out, I start cheering on like I'm there.
Especially when you're winning, you're like, run to the end zone.
The game I'm looking forward to this season, December, I think 11 or 10, Vikings versus Detroit. I'm going to that game.
Oh yeah.
I am going to that game.
I'm not, because David Blau is probably gonna tell him all our secrets. He just
Oh.
left the team.
He got signed to Minnesota as
Yeah.
backup for Kirk Cousins. Listen, he's a I feel like he's a good backup.
Yeah.
In Detroit, he didn't get much chance to like prove himself. But Vikes are a good team. They got a good lineup coming in. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. I think he needs some work, or maybe he needs to be switched out. But Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Kevin Rudolph, those guys are a great team. I'm looking forward to seeing them. My Vikes this season, baby. You know,
Yeah, man.
very
That's
happy about it.
exciting. I didn't know you were a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Well, listen, when I was younger, I used to hop on the bandwagon.
Okay.
I was an Atlanta fan, then I was a Green Bay fan, then
And
I was
you're
an Eagles fan.
yeah.
I was an Eagles fan for the longest time.
So
and then-
is this the team that you're gonna set?
That's it.
You're-
Yeah, I'm
you're-
set.
you're-
Yeah,
you're-
that's it. The Vikings.
Because you can't keep changing every year.
No,
or
no, no,
something.
no.
You don't want to be
So-
like 45 years old and changing.
No, goodness, no. A couple years back, I became a Vikes fan. I've always admired them. Even when I was a kid, I used to watch the Vikings. I think Brett Favre played on them, if I'm not wrong, and Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And just great players, and I love the Vikings. I love the colors, really, if I'm being fashion forward about it. And I really feel like they have a great opportunity going into the future. They could go to Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. Better chance than the Lions, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
And,
they're not going to the Super Bowl.
I think seeing the Vikes in the Super Bowl would be a class game. Like, it would be just hyped up crazy.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play hard enough, and then by the time it gets down to like Christmas, Kirk Cousins is gonna go like I want to spend some time with the family.
Yeah. He might. He
He's
might.
gonna
choke.
be like, you guys can go ahead without me. Into the play.
Right? David Blah, you're up, buddy. But that's the thing about the season, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the season is that every team
Every
is
season's
on
unpredictable.
every team this season. I don't know why the 2022 season, every
Yeah.
team is unpredictable. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. I'm grabbing my popcorn, sitting down, and
Yeah.
enjoying the freaking game.
And then out of nowhere, Tom Brady comes and then wins another Super Bowl.
And then there's that guy. And then there's that guy who crushes all my hopes and dreams, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
He
just does it with like he's like Thanos. He does it with ease.
He just snaps his fingers and he wins the Super Bowl. There you go.
It's Tom Brady.
It's It's T Brady. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
This past weekend, man, we so this past weekend we went over to congratulate my good friend on his home, on his new baby.
Yeah.
And while we were there, while we were driving there, I'm like, okay, we're gonna pull up to just a nice, decent house in a nicer area than what we're living in.
You were expecting average, but in a nicer area.
I was expecting a nice, maybe 3,000, 4,000 square foot home. I'm like, this guy has one baby. He doesn't need that big of a house.
Yeah.
And I pull in to this gated community full of mansions.
Mansions.
I'm talking
Like Richie Rich.
minimum 10, maybe 15,000 square foot homes.
Fuck you.
Got the whole
What?
got the whole 9.
So this guy is like
Every house is literally like maybe 4 houses on our block.
So this is like the Beverly Hills of Michigan.
So we're hold on. We pull up. He's got a wraparound driveway, and then he's got another driveway, a side driveway.
How many driveways?
He's got a 2-car garage. He's got a nice side entrance to his downstairs patio, because his basement, it's not underground, it's a walkout basement.
Oh, what a good touch! Oh
And-
my god!
And then he calls us over to go in from the front door. We go in from the front door. First of all, the minute I saw curvy steps go to the upstairs, I'm like, this house is phenomenal.
You creamed. You creamed. I would have creamed. I would have just saw the steps and was like, "Oh my god, what's happening to me?"
I walked into the living room. He's got like a corner seat.
Mm-hmm.
It probably fits about like 20 people
Comfortably.
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 That's how big
Fuck.
it is. He's got about probably like an 80-inch TV
80?
mounted on over the fireplace.
When did 45 not be good enough? Not become good enough?
He's got a nice kitchen with a long island,
Mm.
which I love. Everything's updated. You get to his kitchen. From his kitchen, he's got a patio. On that patio, I just imagine myself. I'm like, maybe one day I want to have a patio like this, because I do want to like get home. Hey, honey, I'm just gonna be out on the patio, smoking a cigar, talking business.
If you need me, don't need me.
Don't need me. So
The kids are grown. Do whatever.
bro.
I'm gonna act like Tommy Shelby.
This is how next level his deck is. You walk in there from the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's a stairway to the bottom deck. There's a bottom deck.
So from the top patio, there's a stairway that goes down to the bottom part.
Yeah, and it's like a stairway, like you're like at an amusement park. You're going
It's
down the
one,
road.
it's one of those. Like I'm enjoying myself. Like I don't want to get off the stairs.
That's
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm
yeah.
rubbing the railing. I'm like, what is this craftsmanship? Oh my god.
So you go down there. You sit in the there's a bottom patio.
Yeah.
He's got nice cushiony like outdoor sofas. He's got like a gas, fire pit.
By the way, he's telling me this like he's selling me the house. Like I'm gonna go buy
But
it.
this is how nice it is.
This
I'm
is
telling
funny.
you.
This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got a pool, goes 8 feet deep.
8 feet deep.
Yes, and he's got a nice wraparound jacuzzi. Probably fits like 15 people.
Wrap around. What's a wrap?
Like
around
like
jacuzzi?
not a round jacuzzi.
A
not
round
that.
jacuzzi.
Round jacuzzi fits
Okay.
like about 15 people.
15 people.
Yes.
How big is that fucking thing?
And kid you not, this guy has woods behind him.
Yeah.
I go like, man, you must deal with a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
He goes like, oh no, we spray around because he calls in like a service.
What?
They spray it down. I swear I sat there, not a single mosquito.
Not a lick. And I sit on your parents' porch. I get 10 on me in like 10 minutes. Like one every minute.
How is that possible? And this guy's got like wooden areas behind
This
him.
guy's inspiring me because like
He is.
to get rid of mosquitoes. That's a huge, bro.
And speaking
You know?
of the area that we drove into to get to his house, I'm driving a Ford Escape that does not fit the profile of that area.
You brought middle class into white collar.
Well, that is considered poverty to that area.
Yeah, you live in a box. You live in a box. That's it. 10,000 square
They got
foot
like
home.
you drive into the neighborhood. They got Range Rovers, Escalades, Mercedes, BMW, Porsches, Audi, you name it.
Bentley, all that
And
stuff.
I'm pulling up here with a Ford
Escape.
Escape.
Hey, listen, bro, you're being environmentally friendly. All right, that's your argument if anyone asks. All right,
Bro,
I can get an
came
Escalade,
back home.
but I settled for the Escape.
I came back home and I was like, you know that one scene from Dumb and Dumber where
Yeah.
he goes like, I'm sick of this dump.
Oh yeah, I've had it with this dump. You've got no food, and he goes like, I wanna.
I came back to Dearborn and I felt that same way. I was like, dude.
You felt like you're in the projects. You're just like,
And I'm like, I need to step my game up. I need to like do something.
you know something? I gotta congratulate those guys who can get those type of houses and
Yeah,
they're making
man.
good for their life. It gives me motivation, to keep this cast going, to do investments, to really grow my portfolio,
Yeah.
to be able to afford those things one day.
Yeah, you just gotta work. You just gotta keep working hard. But I mean,
it's time and
Yeah.
patience and everything. comes
and
with
we
time,
can't do it
but,
without you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe
Yeah.
down below.
And
leave
share
us
the
a
videos.
comment.
Share the video.
Share the videos. There you go.
Literally. But I'm sorry. I keep thinking about the mosquito thing. Can we get that guy where it's the one-stop shop guy who's just like, listen, anything that flies near your house will be dead in 2 hours and for the next 10 years.
That's amazing.
I need that. I hate mosquitoes.
That was always like a thought in my head. I'm like, man, like these people that have these types of houses with like wooden areas
Mhm.
behind them. They got like a lot of trees. Like, do these people
Deal with this.
deal
deal with
this
mosquitoes
issue?
and bugs. And
Like,
stuff.
I'm
yeah.
dealing with this at my house.
Yeah,
And
and you're
I'm
not
pretty sure
even-
it might be worse than my house with them having the wooden areas.
I think it would be worse if they didn't get that guy to get rid of the mosquitoes. It
Well,
would
yeah, it
definitely be
turns
worse.
out it's not like a guy. It's like
a company.
a company
Yeah,
that they work with the city.
yeah.
I'm like, man, our city doesn't do any of that stuff. They don't even offer that type of service.
Dude, our
if,
city
if
has-
they did, if they offered, I would definitely be a subscriber.
Our city
because
has
I
been,
get tired of mosquitoes every single year. We can't even like you can't even sit outside anymore because of how
no,
bad.
I dread the
Why?
summers. Not only for the heat, but for I hate the heat, by the way. But not only for that, but for the mosquitoes. I can't. And I'm the type, and I don't know if you're like me. I sweat within 2 minutes of doing anything. Even if I'm sitting down
Yeah.
outside, I'll start sweating, and then the mosquitoes just all over, all over. And you're talking about our city, by the way. They've been working 5, 6 months on Ford Road, and they
Yeah.
could have like fixed it like within 2 months, and they're still working. They're just lazy. They're lazy. This is where my taxes are going to. Thanks a lot. You know, but yeah, no, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, okay. There's something that I've been thinking about that I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if you think this is something that you prioritize,
Yeah.
but do you have a Holy Grail watch?
A what now?
Like a holy like your
Like a watch.
like your Grail, yeah, your Grail watch, like a Grail watch.
Like a
Do you
watch
have a
that
Grail?
like,
Do you have a Grail watch that you want to
own.
own? I call it Holy Grail, but it's really
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck
I'm
is
like-
a Holy Grail watch? I want one, but what is it? Turns out this guy's talking about your favorite watch, like you would get.
like what's your Grail watch that you would get?
Okay, I'm actually happy you brought this up. So, we're both watch collectors. We're
Yeah.
both watch enthusiasts. I love watches.
Yep.
I don't do the Apple Watch.
We
I
gotta
just
do
wanna
it.
say that.
Oh, by the way, we gotta do an episode one day where we just
Watches.
present our watches,
Present our watches
and
and
talk
just
about them.
watch talk. That's what we're gonna call it.
Because-
Look to that.
We all have watches,
Mhm.
and we all bought those watches at a certain point in our lives.
And I think with that being said, I'm gonna save my answer to when we have that episode.
No, I don't. I want you to talk about.
Oh, you
what
want me
I'm
to? You want me to
asking
tell you
Yeah,
what I love?
because I don't. Because right now we're not gonna present them.
Well, obviously
But-
we don't have one.
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
and then-
And this is kind of giving just them like a sneak peek.
A sneak
As to
peek, a
what's-
little teaser,
you know,
to keep you guys
Keep you guys
tuned
interested.
in.
You
Make
just
sure.
keep
Yeah,
you guys interested. I got you.
you guys tune in. Stay tuned so you guys can see those types of watches. So
My favorite watch,
yeah,
the Holy Grail watch that
Mhm.
I hold above everything. Audemars Piguet, AP, right?
Royal Oak.
Gold,
Mm-hmm.
bezel,
Yeah.
right? With the hand being black. Either that or
Oh man, you mean like the bracelet?
the band, yeah.
The bracelet.
Yeah. Either that or an all-out black on black AP.
I was never a fan of the black bracelet or any like
Oh.
black charcoal AP or
Yeah.
any type of watch like that, because those watches, if you hit something, they're gonna get scratched
Like the scratch is gonna show.
and it's gonna show. Some people love that. They love the look of the scratches and stuff, but not on a black watch. I don't mind it on a steel, like silver watch.
Well, I mean, hold on, because I would say, because I was gonna go both ways here, either an all black on black AP
Yeah.
or a all out white on white AP. And I'm
I
talking
can't do
like
either. I can't
white.
do either.
I don't know why you can't. That's
Yeah, I can't do either, man. That's
okay. What's your holy grail of watches?
my holy grail of watches?
I feel like I know what it is, but
I saw it the other day.
you couldn't buy it.
I
But you
can't
couldn't
buy
buy it. What's going on, guys? Really hope you enjoyed this episode. Stick around for part 2 of this. We'll be discussing more on watches and more topics to come. Make sure to tune in, subscribe, and hit that like button and share the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.